Greetings and welcome back to Idle Miner Tycoon. Alright, we are actually in the Mayan mine. This is the event mine. I didn't do a video on this. I said I wasn't going to do it until I had a better grasp on these events. And I'm not saying that I do, but I do want to talk about a new technique that I was using. Now, the previous one obviously crashed and burned very badly since they made their change. And I saw advice from my viewers that what I need to do is really focus on the bottom. Now, getting down to 30 is pretty standard. That's not really the problem. The problem was, of course, previously you go from the top and move down, but getting money that way is very, very difficult. Now, the money is coming in pretty well. Now, I don't think I'm going to finish this mine. You probably have to put a little bit more time into it. But we're going to talk about what I got going here now. All right, so as soon as I got down to 30, I spent my time working on that one, right? In other words, that's where I put my money in. That's also where I would pile on my super managers, all three of them. That's what I do it. Now, that did change a little bit in terms of like, okay, all of a sudden, this is now not my best mine. See, what I was doing is I'd pour everything that I had just earned in there. Now, I wouldn't do that right now because it's actually just one. It's two. But I mean, if I put my 95% dude there, you know, it'll work out a little bit better. But that's not what I want to do right now. So what I've been doing is I've been taking the money and then buying my way down, which is kind of what I've been doing. Now, if you'll notice, I'm actually down to here. These are all maxed out. So there was a time, at very least when I did 21. When I did 21, you know, it's one of those special ones. That one was then making more money than the one at the bottom. And that's where I put my super managers for one round. But then when I reinvested the money in the bottom again, I think when I got over the 500 mark, now it was a little bit more than that. I think it's about round there. All of a sudden, this one became the big one again. So if I look at the current situation here, by the way, the elevator, let's go to the top. The elevator and the warehouse are not capable of handling the situation. Just, we're going to say that up front. It is the best one right now. I also did some work in 29 when I had extra money, just to make some extra money in there. All right, but what I want to do is, I'm not going to spend the money there. Like I said, even if I put the big one there, I'm not going to get a lot of bang for the buck. I do want to start moving down. Now, we didn't really talk about this in terms of what's here, but you can see that I've gotten down to these two. Now, obviously, I'm going to get the 25. I'm probably going to get the 25 in this episode, too. There's nothing fantastic on the bottom, you know, like a really good, like, you know, like a 10 times for 4 hours or something like that. So, I mean, I'd like to have gotten the super cash, but it looks like that's as far as I'm probably going to get. All right, so what I want to do is I want to start spending. By the way, I have boosts going already. I started a 4-hour 2 times, like 4 hours before the event ends. I think it's got an extra hour or something like that on it. And I have a 10 times for an hour going. I actually have a lot of those, so it's not that big of a deal. It gives me the opportunity to go back in like 45 minutes and give it another round, right? All right, so let's focus on what we have right here. Now, this one is not done, so let's see. If I put a junior in there, what am I going to get? All right, bump, and that is going to max that one out. All right, so I have 500. How much would that do? Let's throw a senior in there. I have another senior at the bottom in case I need it. All right, and this is going to get me. That's probably going to be my best mine now. 773. Let's just take a look at that. Now, if I go all the way to the bottom. Yeah, the bottom is only 29% now. So the one that I just did is the 24. Actually, that's not the best one. As it might is. Wait a minute. What do we got here? Actually, the best one is actually the 23. The last one that I maxed out up there. That's interesting because it wasn't the best one a moment ago. But then again, I just did take it to 800. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the piggy bank there before this next one runs out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to earn enough money to max out this 24. Then I have to go to the top and work on the elevator and the warehouse because they're already way behind. Here, look what I'm talking about. Right, we're into like 721 AT for the mine shafts, and they're like 54 and 56 and a half. So yeah, I need to, but I don't want to waste this one. I want to see if I can get this one to 800 and have that be my big money maker here now, right? All right, so we're going to get 10 times this one. We're getting into AV now, right? Okay, what do I need now? I need 27. Not quite, but it is going to be my best money maker. All right, so let's just verify that one. Yeah, we're going for 27, but that one's 20. Right, that's going to be 72%. All right, so what I'm going to do is then I'm going to take this fellow out, and I'm going to put this one in. Okay, so that one's just giving me lots of money right there. Matter of fact, it's tempting to just do that, but I should probably hold on to the money because I need to spend it up here. All right, how much are you giving me now? I'd like to get 50s on these, but I don't think I have that kind of money here. All right, we'll say 35. I'm going to spend 35 right there on the elevator. So I'll try to wait until I have an equal amount over here. That way, okay, 35, exactly. All right, so how are we doing here now? All right, let's just click this and go to the top. Okay, so in the meantime, the mine shafts have now got into the AU range, but we have raised those guys up pretty well. All right, I got 10 over here. I'd rather get 10 in the elevator. It's more expensive. How much do I have? 7. How are we doing down here now? Okay, that's the last load that I have. Can I get... Getting that to 800 would be really useful. All right, I am going to blow this one because I think this is as far down as I'm going. Good, 800. That one is now going to make me a ton of money. Let's take a look. Yeah, 93. All right, so that one is now far and away the best one. All right, let's throw this one in so it will do... This is the one that goes for 5 minutes, right? All right, and I need to do... Let's go back up here. All right, they're both about equal. I want to do the elevator first. 11 on the elevator. Okay, that one is actually 2 away from a nice little boost, so I'm just going to do that. All right, is that one now? It's very nearly handling it because the mine shaft's gone up a lot. But I mean, I gotta focus on the warehouse now, right? How do we got here? Okay, 12. A lot more needed. I got a boost there, so I really need that money focusing on that. All right, now you can see that there's no way I'm going to get to the bottom in the time that I have left. If I had dedicated more time to it, it might be possible. But I'm clearly going to get the 25 here to 700. Now, if I just look at it right now, look, I hit the button and I got it, right? I got the 700 right there. So that's not going to be a problem. All right, let's go back up here. He needs a lot. Okay, but I got a boost. Okay, so that's good. Now, actually, the elevator's a little bit behind now. All right, and I'll give you a little bit there. It's still a little bit behind, but is definitely processing a lot more money here. Here, what do you got? 2 more. It's almost caught up. Maybe 1 or 2 more does the job. 2 more does the job. Right, okay, so... The mine shafts are producing a lot of money, but the elevator and the warehouse are now handling it, right? So what I would do is, this one's still got a lot of money. I don't need you there anymore. Do not need you there anymore. I would probably start looking at the next one. Although maybe I want to put money down here. I mean, I could push that up over 600 and it would probably go back to making a lot of money. I mean, it's kind of worth it to a degree. Why don't I take you out of there, and then I'll put the senior down there. Let's see what I can do with this. At the moment, that one is 2.71%. But if I was to push it up using this, right? Okay, 38. Okay, so what are you now? You're 77.3. Okay, so for the next round I'm going to do, and I'm probably going to do at least one more round, this is now the big one, right here at the bottom. That one is generating a lot of money. As a matter of fact, I should just do that to just crank it up. Of course, I have now severely broken this, right? So this one's doing nearly 40 AU, and the other one's up there. Ooh, they're just not keeping up with that. But the thing is, I can use the super managers to generate a lot of money, and then use it to fix these guys up here. So, I mean, the thing is, it does work. It's going to be a lot more time has to be put to it. Also, I've used a lot of boost for it as well. So how are they doing now? Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to get them up to handle the 40, but the more that they're handling, the better, you know? Because that's more money is going to gather over time. Also, if I wanted to use an Instacash, how much would an Instacash get me right now? Just the 30-minute one, right? I'll get a whole bunch of AV. You know what? I got 91 of them. Just go for it. All right, so how much can I get out of you? 17. All right, 10 on each of them. All right, is that a little closer? It's a little closer, so that's not so bad. A little bit more over here. Here, you take 2, and then you take 2. Okay, and we lost the screen there. All right, so that one, it's doing better. All right, so it's gonna generate more money, right? So this one down at the bottom is making me the most. I might as well just do this to have it make as much money as possible, right? Where is it? Down here? Yeah, it's 84% now. So that's how much money it's generating in terms of everything else. So like I'm saying, if I put a little bit more time into it, I might be able to do it. Now, I'm going to get the 25. Like I said, I could do that right now. As a matter of fact, you know what? There we go. That's done. Right? Just done. That one is just done. I probably just made things worse. Yes, I did. It's up to, instead of like 39, it's up to 48. But I mean, essentially, I've gotten all I'm going to get from this mine. Because I just don't have enough time to fill in the rest of this. I just don't think it's going to work out. If I dedicated more time to it, it would probably work out. So basically what I did was I went down, just opened them all the way up to 30, and then when I got down to 30, I just put the money into there, right? And then I just used my super managers to right down there at the bottom to boost the elevator and the warehouse. And then I would just use money to start opening these up. When I went from the top down, I just couldn't get enough money to max these out. With probably more effort, because I did put a lot of effort in. And the problem is that these guys just were not generating enough money. The only time that these guys actually generated money is when they hit those special ones, you know? Although we did see that when we got to 800 on one of them, that last boost for 800 does generate a lot of money. All right, and this one is now done, so I'm just going to yank him out. Right, and of course I got the 25. But I think there's just not enough time to be able to get all the way down there. All right, another thing, a couple of other things going on. So that's the event. I probably will be covering events then, now that I have kind of a technique to do it. Maybe I can get a win out of the next one. I don't know, we'll have to see about that. And let's go over to the map here. All right, so that event right there. Like I said, I might cover more of them in the future. We'll have to see how that works out. All right, in the meantime, you'll notice I have a lot of money. I've been doing gathering and collecting. I have enough to open up the quartz mine. I'm not going to do that right now. It's kind of just enough, so I'd really like more money, so that way I could, you know, advance it a little bit once I get it, you know, because if I get more money, I'll advance it. Probably do that later in the week. But for now, you know what I want to do. I want to do the mainland because we are starting to get close. And I want to do that. So we're going to do that. I believe we left off at 20, didn't we? So I did do a collection there not too long ago, so it's not that big of a deal. Right, so I mean, I need 2 more of these sessions, so we're going to do one now, right? Oh, and you... I believe I took everybody else out, right. All right, so we'll open this one up. And we'll grab some of these. Get down to... Okay, hello. Thank you. it had the little thing on the screen there, so it wasn't letting me scroll. All right, and AH. You. And of course, those boosts that I'm having run are actually working for all of the mines, so this is really not going to take very long here. I mean, the last time we did this, we had no boosts, and it was really fast. And now, of course, we have this running at the top, right? So, yeah, I mean, this shouldn't be a problem at all. All right, so let's see what we have here. Okay, not as good as the last time. All right, so I'm only going to 700 here. But I have a feeling it still won't take very long. The last time we did this, we did 779 when I did that. But it was a longer time, right? There was a longer time in there. All right, so let's go to the top and see what we can do about these two individuals. And seeing if they're caught up. No, we got AS. We got nearly 60 AS from the mines. These guys need a little bit of boosting. These ladies, I should say. I think 50 for each of them should easily do the job. 50 there, especially he's going to get a nice boost there. No boost there, but let's take a look. Actually, that's not enough. We need another 50 in each of them. All right, so let's do that. 50 and another 50. So we have to throw 100 in each. Yeah, we got that one. All right, so they're doing over 200 AS. This one's doing just under 60. So for now, we're set for now. All right, so we got like 6.5 AT. So let's see about you. Are you maxed out? Yes, you are. And of course, I'm immediately going to take you out. Okay, I need another one. I guess I'm going to have to summon for each one of them. All right, let's see. 22. You are maxed out. And I'm going to hire somebody and throw them in there. All right, this is where we might start running into a little bit of a delay. But we do have 41 AT now. It's just taking off, right? After this, I have to go back up. All right, this one. Not quite. Very close, though. We only need 5. Might have to go to the top. How far behind are we? Yeah, it's into AT, isn't it? All right, let's see what we can do up here. We could probably do another 50 on each of them. Okay, 2,000, 2,000. How's it looking? It could do a little bit better. Could do a little bit better. What do we got? Yeah, we can do 50 and 50 again. That's the kind of money that's coming up from below. All right, 48. Let's get some money over there. I don't want to be completely empty. Okay, where is the money? Okay, they're carrying it over now. All right, and boom. And that should easily handle it. Yes, it is. Okay, so let me guess. You got 5. All right, and then I'm going to take this one out. I don't have anybody. Throw that in. Nope. That one. Okay, so how are we doing on 24? Because we got a lot up there now. Oh, boom, you're done. Okay, well that one's done, so you're out. Let's hire somebody. Throw them in there. All right, now the big question. We need 99. We have 85. All right, so it's 86. And we need to make some adjustments. Do we need to do that, though? All right, we only have 1 arrow. We need 14. If it's 2 arrows, it might be 14. But I'm only seeing 1 arrow, so I think I'm going to have to go up there. Oh, what do we got? All right, it's 10. Need 4 more. I mean, I'm going to have to fix what's above anyway, so I'd rather they just took care of it now. Is that stuff being carried over? Okay, dropping a whole bunch of stuff over, getting a nice multiple. We have 4. We have 4. All right, and I'm not going to forget this time. Boom, you're out. Okay, so I have all my my managers ready for the next time. All right, let's see about this. How much can we do here? I could probably do 100 on each. 1, 2, and you almost. Here, 50. Just wait a little bit. I'm sure I'll get the rest of it. There we go. Okay, so they can both handle AU, and he's like 1 1/4 AU. So, yeah, I mean, that's not a problem. All right, so the next time we come back here, We got 5 more left, and that means we're going to be able to get enough to get another super manager. I'm wondering who it will be. I guess we'll have to find out. I have to say, I'm leaning towards wanting to get Goodman Jr. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting the update cost reduction of his parents in one of the mine shafts. That could be very useful. You know, strategically, very, very useful. All right, so let's just head back over here for now. The rest of the mines can handle themselves for now. Like I say, I don't think I'm going to finish this, but I do think that doing it that way will actually do the job. So I'll probably pop my head back in here again. But to be honest, I don't really have to. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to finish this mine. And I do have all the rewards I could get, with the exception of the bottom. And there isn't anything here that's like, wow, I really need that. You know, I mean, the ice research point is kind of the best part, and I'm only getting 1 for that. Although the super cash could be all right. It's just that I kind of got everything over here that I would have wanted, so I think I'm good with that. Actually, I probably won't poke my head back in. But next time, I'll probably spend a little bit more time working on it to see if I can actually complete the mine. So anyway, hopefully this was useful to you. It was educational to me. So like I said, I might start covering the events again. Anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.